how to fix the PDRL display, the Pringle I think they call it, 2003 to about 2006. Yukons, Silverados, Suburbans, Denali's, Escalades, Sierras, some 2006s and 2007s definitely had it, where there are little LEDs on the board. It's like these for that. They didn't have the display panel. There is what, 7 resistors there, 3 there. You generally want to hold them when you're doing that with this, anything, just so they don't go bad. They don't move, I mean. Just solder them. And then you want to solder all this top, bottom. This is how to get it to work again. And obviously we're going to put a little solder on there. These little resistors love to fall off. So usually what I just do is they'll move. You can put them back. It don't matter which order they go in, upside down, right side up. Is just use one of these little needles for the motor and hold it down there. So that's how you bring back the display. And you see it's real bright now. You just need a $5, $10 soldering iron, a little bit of solder, wire solder, not rosin core. Rosin core is like an acid in there. And your solder, I'm gonna clean these up. Don't need to be perfectly neat. No one's ever gonna see it. But that's it. And sometimes I like to go around these other bigger resistors too, not the little ones, and solder them. But these are the ones for the park display. And usually this will bring this back too. Usually. So we just did 7 and 4. It's 11 right there. So there you go. There's how to bring it back. Thank you for watching. If you need one of these, let me know too. $99.50 to 2007 classic GMC Sierra, which is also could be Silverado tailgate. It came with a big dent in it. I tried pulling with pry bars using the wood so it doesn't screw it up too much, but I was having no luck. Actually had one of these that was a cheaper version for eBay. These are generally for just breaking the cars, for bending the window back so you can slim jim into the cars. I got this one from the local Menards, made in Denmark. Didn't have the lift power, even though it's supposed to be 300 pounds it can lift for refrigerators and stuff like that. So I got the full-size football. It's now flat. It's got to deer out. It was $5 at the cheap section at Dick's Sporting Goods. Yes, I got this as a backup, and this is a backup too. What I did is get an attachment to put a regular needle on. You want to put a little moisture on there, and we're going to show you what this is. We've already started it. We'll show you this one actually worked. This is like $7. This is in a little pile out there. So since we got the needle in, hold on. So we got the air out of there. We're sticking it as far as we can with the needle in there. And we're going to stick it way in there. It's going to be kind of hard to see. This is where the tailgate latch is. So we got it as far back there as we can get it. Towards the edge of the tailgate, if you can see it, that little holder is a green piece there. That's the fluorescent of the ball. So we have it right where we want it. Let me get the needle back in. Okay, so we got it. And watch the dent. It's supposed to be even with that. There's the ball. A little bit more. And we want to hit it a little bit. The dent came out most all the way. And you want to hammer around the outside of it. You see the crease of the rubber mallet. Now we're trying again the rest of it. There's a little tire. Track. He's going to get the gap there. That's fine. We blew up the ball. That was $6. Pushed a little bit too far, but that's the dent. Most of the way out. So there you go.